shit, I didn't actually send any. God damn it. Sorry, I'm a little bit frazzled. Morning, Templar Warden. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. And boop. And a boop. And a boop. Oh, right. Also a boop. All right. So, yes, this stream is going live much later than I usually like to go live. That is because of Bugframe. So, I was doing a Railjack, Railjack Voidstorm, skirmish, and we were at 61 out of 85 fighters shot down, and there just weren't any more fighters spawning. So after like 15 minutes of just trying to find if they were like somewhere hiding on the map, just gave up. So yeah, that's yeah. So, as you may have guessed from the stream title, gotta butts with things over here. Okay, there we go. So, as you may have guessed from the stream title, this is going to today's stream is mostly going to consist of me reading loar. So let's dive. Hello, come on. There we go. Dive right into things, shall we? Not the palm. Actually, yes. Let's start with the palm 2 so we can do the dating sim stuff. Aha! Hang on. Gotta pop out the YouTube chat. Ah! Pop out chat, pause the YouTube playback, all the good stuff. Okay. Really easy question with a really hard answer. Alright, buckle up, Arthur. I mean, Deviri is the squishy bits. Man on the wall's a lying, murdering bastard. I called it, if you remember, several streams ago. At least I think this might have been on stream. I don't remember if it was on stream or not, but I remember talking with Kiona while playing and saying, like, you know, I think that, because the deal that the Man of the Wall offers is I could save all of them, and Wally is a fucking Shathid, so I could save all of them. You aren't included in them now, are you? So, yeah. That checks out. Horror worms, actually. Never mind, you wouldn't get the joke. No idea. Bathhouses? I see. Okay, so that's... Yay, Techrot! Call me is... All right then, I learned something about Call Me. Yeah, this place isn't so bad. They're nice people. Uh-oh. Amir, I can't read. Okay. You okay? Yeah, there's Sai. Amir. I'm gonna have to tell Amir about the whole Suda getting hacked thing before he goes too far into the wanting to be a Cephalon. 'Cause being a computer means your brain can get hacked, not just that whoever, makes you into a computer can pre-program you. Do you want to get hacked, Amir? A what? same here. Alright, Quincy, what have you got to say? Ah, transference shit, right. Yeah, and Trotty's a fucking piece of shit. A think and drink, yeah. Have your think and drink. That's new. Flare? Flare? This is Lizzie talking, isn't it? Yeah, this is the guitar. Okay. While y'all know, like... Okay. Ah, so her original name was... Wait. Did she give her name to the Warframe Dagoth or some shit? Was it named after her? Oh wait, yeah, Petros. I'm guessing that's Vilcor's original name? Which one did you serve? Because... I remember Nitok being mentioned during that Herda Rebellion bit, the old piece. I think both Roth and I might be having a little bit of what's the fucking proper name of the bias that I'm trying to remember? I can't fucking remember, but like, he had personal experiences with Nitok. I had personal experiences with Ballas. So we both think that the one we had to deal with personally was the worst. And yeah, why do you keep calling me usurper? Okay, well, at least you have enough fucking empathy to understand that, Roth. Like what? What more fucking tea do you have about Ballas? You can't just... Fucking asshole. Ah. Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy to forget that he's a fucking Orkin talking through a computer screen. That, you know, that anonymity is doing him fucking wonders for his life expectancy. Like, I'm very much an I can fix him slash her slash them type person. But I'm not sure I want to fix him.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work. One must make the best of things.
Anyway, let's read the beep beep boops. The operator. The laboratories are sealed. Our task, watch for the chosen operator. Known data. The operator is a Tenno. A Tenno was a specialist warrior in service to the Orkin, masters of the Origin system. The Tenno piloted Warframes, suits of sophisticated battle armor. They fought alongside the Dax, augmented human warriors who were more numerous and less effective than the Tenno. Tenno existed to battle the Sentients, evolving machines hostile to the Orkin and their way of life. Complications. The Orkin Empire fell. Only artifacts remain. The war with the Sentients, the Old War, is long over. No Tenno have been seen for generations. Conclusion. And it's just left blank, okay. Okay. I don't know how... I can't read that script, so that's something I might have to... Okay, that's all the same. So it's probably a more or less generic error message. Okay, the Lotus. A suitable Tenno candidate has been found. The reawakened Tenno is being guided by the Lotus, the same entity who led the Tenno at the end of the Old War. The Lotus is known to be a former sentient previously named Nata. She was captured and converted to her current state during the Old War by Executor Ballas, a high-ranking Orokin. Executor Ballas is theorized to have modeled the appearance and persona of the Lotus upon his deceased lover Margulis, an Archimedean scientist executed for her devotion to the Tenno. The Lotus appears to be just as devoted to the Tenno as Margulis was. She has not, however, divulged the secret of her sentient origin to them. Continuing to monitor. Okay. The conflict. Tenno candidate has engaged with several hostile forces. The Grineer are degraded descendants of the cloned worker force that once served the Orokin. They are brutal combatants concerned only with the amassing of power and territory. Left unchecked, they slaughter, enslave, and plunder civilians. The Corpus are a merchant cult devoted to profit. They make extensive use of robotics. They exploit civilians economically and violently protect their investments. The Infestation is a biomechanical plague apparently controlled by one or more hive minds. It corrupts organic and mechanical targets, converting them into mutated servants. Continuing to monitor. The Void. The Tenno has discovered abandoned Orokin towers within the Void. These towers were intended to act as sanctuaries from sentient attack during the Old War, since the Void is intensely damaging to sentience. Supplementary information. Much of Orokin society was dependent on the Void. It was used as a shortcut through space and as a source of energy. Its full potential was first theorized by Albrecht Entrati within these very laboratories. It is Albrecht Entrati whom this device serves. It is Albrecht Entrati who has instructed us to locate the chosen operator. Significant development. The Tenno has encountered the Entrati family on Deimos. The family remains unaware of the existence of these laboratories. The Necroloid is an exception. Its memory is, however, suppressed until the activation of the Kalimos sequence. Wait, what, Templar Warden? What's the wait? Device... us? No, the device is the computer. I'm fairly certain. The device is the computer, us is the, the whole of the Kalimos sequence players. So, Lloyd, Meat Lloyd, the Cavia, Hunhao. Significant development. The Tenno subject has learned of the Lotus's sentient nature, including her original name, Nata. A Dax, Teshin, has presented himself as a rival mentor, claiming that the Lotus cannot be trusted. The Tenno has encountered Nata's father, the sentient war leader Hunhao, whose remains lie beneath the oceans of Uranus. Hunhao had expected Nata to destroy the Tenno in accordance with her original mandate. The Lotus continues to reject her sentient nature and seems concerned to retain the Tenno's trust. Continuing to monitor. The Stalker. Since awakening, the Tenno has been pursued by the Stalker. Appearance and combat capability suggest the Stalker is a surviving Low Guardian, a former protector of the Orokin. Evidence implies that the Orokin Empire fell at the hands of the Tenno themselves. The Stalker's motives may therefore be revenge. Significant development. Hunhao and the Stalker are working together. The Stalker has been sent to find the Reservoir, a place believed to conceal the Tenno's gravest secret, and which could be used to destroy them all at a stroke. The Tenno has set off in pursuit, aided by the Corpus Technocrat Alad V. Significant development. The Reservoir has been located. It is on the moon, Lua, previously believed destroyed, but in fact concealed within the Void. Okay. The Zeraman. Significant development. The Tenno has discovered the truth of their identity. They are a human child, one of many kept within cryopods on Lua in the Reservoir. These children were passengers on the Zeraman 10-0, the colony ship bound for Tau and lost to the Void. When recovered, they were found to have developed parahuman abilities. Despite Margulis's protests, they were placed into a state of lucid dreaming and used as Warframe pilots. Continuing to monitor. Queens. The Tenno has encountered the Grineer Queens, the semi-mythical leaders of the Grineer. The Elder Queen, aged and diseased, had planned to transfer her mind into the Tenno's young body. This process, continuity, was common among the Orokin elites and was used to extend their lifespans indefinitely. Tesh and Dax helped the Tenno to resist the Elder Queen, who has now been eliminated. Only the younger Worm Queen remains. The Tenno has recovered much of their lost training. Suitability to fulfill the role of chosen operator has exponentially increased. Continuing to monitor. Okay, the Sentinel. The Tenno has been made aware of Rel, a fellow Tenno who was outcast by his peers. Rel had voluntarily assumed the duty of keeping the Origin system safe from a void-based entity referred to as the Man in the Wall. With Rel's death, that responsibility has now transferred to the Tenno. Critical development. The Man in the Wall is identical with the entity known to us as the Indifference. Albrecht Entrati is ultimately responsible for attracting its attention to the Origin system. Albrecht Entrati may ultimately be responsible for its existence. Parameter confirmed. The Tenno is the chosen operator. We await the correct moment to activate the Kalimos sequence. Okay. Ballas. Executor Ballas is now known to have colluded with Hunhao during the Old War in an attempt to betray the Tenno to the Sentients. Executor Ballas is now known to have survived the collapse of the Orokin Empire. Significant sentient forces are now known to have amassed, undetected, at the periphery of the Origin system during the span of time since the Old War. Executive Ballas has now manipulated the Lotus for his own ends, compelling her to resume her sentient identity, Nata, in order to use her as a proxy commander of the sentient forces. Significant development. Ballas has led the Sentients in a renewed attack on the Origin system. Era, the brother of Nata, is acting as joint commander. The factions of the Origin system have formed an alliance against this common foe. Significant development. The Tenno's personal timeline has been disrupted. Knowing he cannot kill the Tenno, Ballas has opted to imprison them within their own history. The Tenno will be unable to escape this loop without the paradoxical intervention of an outside force. Alright, the Drifter. The Zariman vessel, adrift for an unknown time within the void, now acts as a containment field for unrealized possibilities. One such possibility is an alternative version of the Tenno. This individual escaped into the void on their own initiative rather than being rescued and taken into the Origin system as the Tenno were. Within the void, they established a realm, Duviri, in which to live. This individual, the Drifter, has now entered the Origin system. Significant development. Ballas has established himself as ruler of the Origin system. Through his Narmer cult, all citizens have been forced to wear headpieces that distort perceived reality. Ballas is thus able to dictate exactly what the wearer experiences. Era continues to act as Ballas' enforcer, using composite creatures called Archons as muscle. Significant development. With the assistance of Hunhao and the Stalker, the Drifter has fought back against Ballas, destroying the Archons. The Tenno has been freed from their recursive timeline and now coexists with Drifter. Significant... Okay, there is a bit there that I can't... Oh, okay, that just is continuing to monitor, I think, but it's... why can't I see it? Significant development. Ballas is dead. The Lotus, now free from Ballas' conditioning, has chosen a preferred primary name and form. Continuing to monitor. The Kalimos sequence. Critical development. In a deranged attempt to transport himself and his cult to Tau, Ballas opened portals between the void and conventional reality on an unprecedented scale. This has attracted the attention of the Indifference, whose freedom of action appears to have drastically increased. The threat posed by the Indifference is now at a critical level. The laboratories have come under fresh assault from the Murmur. Unless the Sleeper is awoken, Albrecht Entrati's legacy will perish. Conclusion. Contacting the Necroloid. Activating the Kalimos sequence. Okay, well. there's all that lore.
Thank you.
And I saw something, reading up on stuff in the wiki. Oh, hello. Yeah. That's Wally right there. That's Wally's face. That's scary. That's very scary. That's very, very scary. Okay. I seem to remember... No, it's just syndicates. Nope. I seem to remember there being... a thing with another computer, but I might just be losing my mind. Yeah, I'm just losing my mind. Alright, well... Joop. Okay. Lotus is the fragment that I haven't got, so I need to do missions on Neptune to unlock the Lotus fragment. Okay, okay, okay. And then on probably Pluto to unlock that. Okay. Well... Since we now know that Degath is named after Grandmother, might as well go to the dojo. Okay. Research labs, Dagoth's Hollow. And now let's hear the story from Grandmama.
There was once a Dax cavalry woman, the lover of an Orican couple named Corfel and Aurelia. What was her name? We do not know, but they never used it. They called her by many pet names, though. For an exotic pet she was to them. Little Sweetness, Tender Petal, Wild Rider. Had a mere Dax been known to be engaging in relations with her betters, she would have been executed on the spot. But the couple's power and influence was such that the affair would never be publicly addressed. Still, they feared to use her name, for names have power. Many gifts they gave her, fine armor, rubido rings, and a horse of her own, on the condition that she never
A
ever
horse?
named it.
Don't you mean a Kaith?
Names were for people, not possessions. So long as it remained a mere nameless thing, she would never love it more than them. But the rider could not bear to deny her friend the simple kindness of a name. So she whispered into its ear, "You are Rakani, freshness of terrain." And just as the couple had feared, she came to love the horse dearly. This was intolerable to them. The horse had to go. An accidental impalement was arranged. But fate played a cruel trick, and both rider and horse were impaled. Corfel and Irelia hastened to her side. Ignoring the dying horse, they fretted over their lover as she coughed blood. Continuity was out of the question. In desperation, they turned to a certain expert
Ball-ass.
and pleaded with him to let her live forever. He returned the rider to them, transformed to a warrior of living steel. Her sweet and pretty face looked upon them with a smile that would never fade. For all their talk of forever, they wearied of her immediately. Now that the relationship was no longer taboo, they abandoned it. Parties became awkward when the rider stood vacantly by, useless as an abandoned doll. She had to go. They agreed. So, arrangements were made with a master of industry, and the rider, all unknowing, accompanied the couple to a facility. She lay down obediently when instructed, showed no emotion when the restraints clamped her limbs, and made not a sound when the full force of the dissolution beam blazed through her head, and out of the back of her steel skull. The couple were satisfied. Their sentimental mistake was dead, and furthermore, the smiling doll's face was erased. Now they could erase it from their memory. I doubt I need to tell you what faceless thing clambered jerkily from the facility's waste disposal heap in the still of a Navarus night. How she sought for her Dax Nakana and found only the Overseer's whip-blade. Confused, vacant, she wandered. Why was she alone? Where was her loyal Rakali? She raged deep into despair and memory, and summoned up a ghost horse to run alongside her on the night winds. Now, at least, she was no longer alone. She groped for other memories, came up with hands overflowing with betrayal. When the morning sun rose on Corfel and Aurelia, they were faceless too, and quite still. After that, she wandered without purpose, and the legend of the Hollow Rider grew. And so we come to my part in her story. You must understand, dear, that it is terribly bad luck to be out on Navarus with no gift to give a reveler. And yet, that was my plight as I stood, my old bones aching, before the dreadful figure on the road many years ago. I have no face, the figure before me seemed to say, in a whispering voice that spoke in my mind. I have no name, only a need, and you come before me empty-handed this Navarus night. I do have one thing to give, if it please you, I said to her. My name. When you ride away, you shall be Daggoth, and I I shall be only grandmother. And that is the story of how I lost my name and kept my head. Though many others have since lost theirs. For with her name came a new purpose. Daggeth, you see, means the mirror that accuses. They say that none can now look into the gulf where once her face was, without their own sins rising to accuse them, and a swift, sharp sentence following. A happy Navarus to you all.
Well, now, that was a spoopy ghost story. Very spook. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Please no eat face dagger. Man, this is kind of making me wish that back when I was going through New War, I had built Daggeth just so that when I was like ripping veils off of people's faces and being like, "Give me your face," it would be even more appropriate. Because now I can only do that with call. Okay, so one of the things that I am planning on doing between streams, I should say now as well, is more of these. More, fucking antivirus bounties. Because I have 3 antivirus mods, and 2 of them I have confirmed are not the ones that work on my current tech rot situation. So, you know, that's fun. Well, so yeah, that's something that is gonna be a between thingus. Oh right, I also have one of Kozai's letters that I want to hear from Arbiter Man. At least they don't steal my cash. I mean, yeah. But I'm kind of sick of having that cyst on my neck. Every time I build a new Warframe, there's suddenly magically a cyst on there. And I'm fucking sick. And sick of it. I'm sick of being sick.
Right? I was so certain of my own judgment. 5 sealed letters. 3rd letter. Folly is not evil. Folly is a teller of truths. I taught her Hex's stories. You are learning and she is learning. She makes my stories into pictures. You must make her ink into words.
I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I should also...
If I could just get some more atramentum.
arbitration.
Have you survived arbitration? Honors await you.
I will buy this.
These honors were well earned.
I will buy this.
These honors were well earned, Tenno.
That's a good one.
These honors were well earned, Tenno. Hmm. These honors were well earned, Tenno.
And then I guess the rest of what I'll be spending that on is probably just going to be, arcanes. Bring the worky why. Oh wait, hang on, I should probably, resource drones, extractors, claim and redeploy, and Okay, right, so, I am, hang on, I think challenges. Okay, no, it doesn't show up in here, okay. Well, the other thing that I want to do is, just some general grindy stuff. That, I know people like unboxing videos, so it's kind of gonna be an unboxing of relics. Oh, gotta jump on this one quick. Hopefully I don't end up in the solo. Yay! Alright, we got a full squad.
Use fuel cells to keep it powered while protecting it from enemy fire. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell and bring it to the unpowered excavator.
I'll take that. Goodbye.
This excavator is fully powered.
Chop, chop, chop.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Pursue.
Excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. Look what we just uncovered.
Come on, just die. Just die! Thank you.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
There. Oh, host migration in progress. Why?
Stay focused.
Haha, I am the host now.
You're near a fissure. Walkers incoming.
Yeah, that's worth 45. Cool. The greatest enemy in Warframe? Yeah, people leaving the fucking squad. I wish there was a way to, Okay, fine. Be like that, you two.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
I love doing the fucking extractor or excavation fissures because I need the cryotic. But no. Fucking Shathids. Why does this game just feed you so many nanospores? I don't want nanospores. Actually, let's pop over to the Zerman and see if I can level shit up over there.
Ready to deploy you wherever you can.
Okay, 44,000. That's yeah.
We're all trusting in you.
Mem, it's funny how we're both void constructs. Sort of. Difference being that I'm dead. Not your fault.
One crest.
Oh, goodbye then.
All right. Is there a nightmare? Okay.
I'm very excited.
Fuck it. Let's do the let's do
Anticipation.
the
As you look at you,
nightmare assassinate on.
worthless
No, let's not. I want, like, on the one hand I want it because maybe Tellurium, but on the other hand, fuck it. I should. I know I was just at the Sanctum Anatomica for the lore, but okay. Fishinacci.
We begin. Tinu! The grimoire must speak with its own.
Okay, I actually have enough.
Very good.
Hang on. What resources do I need?
There's no choice but to entrust you with this. Tinu, you.
Okay, I need more Stella,
My ally.
but otherwise I've got what I need. Oh, right. I also have never done the assassination mission.
Oh, well.
I keep meaning to do that and then not doing it. And now I'm sitting here in front of the fish. Time to do it.
Explain your task as simply as possible. You have your orders.
Alright, time for the assassin frame to do an assassin mission.
The murmurs, envoy, lurks somewhere within the great indifference. To find it, administer a visionary serum to our Vitrium scanners.
Alright. Oh, hi. There we go. Is that a culverin or a... No. No, I can't scan. Too much Subnautica brain expecting to be able to scan everything for lore. Is that a gruzzling I hear?
With an Atropos probe, that you may pierce the Vitrium with it. The Atropos probes. Take one, and fill the waiting eyeball full of visionary juice.
Nope. Shit. I went after the fake one. Or a fake one. Damn it. Hey, some Stella. That was the wrong button. Oh, I'm out of energy anyway. Okay. So now I...
Waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work. This is your chance! Go for the eyes!
Okay. I'm going for the eyes.
Oh, the search is being hampered. Something is blinding the Vitrium.
Yeah, I know what I have to do. Super pop up. I have no energy. Die. Ow. Yep, okay. Another 26 seconds.
We are losing the signal. Protect the Vitrium scanner.
Come on. I'm trying to clear attackers from the Vitrium. And there's so fucking many of them.
Can you feel that? The murmur's eyes gaze upon you. Pluck them out.
Vitrium exhausted? Okay.
Insufficient! We must outstare the murmur. Fetch a probe and narcotize another Vitrium.
Yeah. Right up here, apparently.
Check the Vitrium, Tenno, and keep it intact. We require it to see on our behalf.
Hello, Eye. Goodbye, Eye.
Hurry! You require more atropine serum. to eject the Vitriums one at a time, by all means, make this a group project. Plenty of eyeballs to go around. But do be careful. Go bipeds!
Okay, grab that one. I'll take that. I folded. There we go. Let's just get a second one.
Observe. The murmur seeks to protect its eyes. Ha! I've got a Tenno! Ha ha ha!
Shut up, Fishinachi. It was like the dictionary definition of not helping. That's fine. Everything is fine. Is that a Voca I spy? Alright, and now the last one. There we go.
Success! The victory beholds the swarm!
Gotta find a way to get into there. Because I'm sure there is a way. Shit. Beans. How do I get in there? Must be some way. There must be some... Hang on, I think I see... Oh. I mean, an Ectomech deployer's nice. That was a necromech deployer, right? No? Did that... Oh. No. It did something, but I don't know what the something is. Shit. What? We have to like... There's... I know there's some... That did something. But I don't know what... I'm gonna fucking wiki this real quick. Because I don't want to just sit here for an hour trying to figure it out on stream. That does not make for the best content. Okay, something fell overhead and I'm gonna blame the cats. Okay. Apparently, the computer does nothing. Oh. Fucking BE and their fucking red herring computer. Oh. There. Oh shit, okay. Alright, I'll take that vodka. It's a lot of loot. And let's activate all of these. Oh, this can deploy Necromech, though. Alright. Boss fight time. Hang on. First. Loot time. Oh fuck, hi. Beep beep boop. Yes, hello, hi. There. And and okay, jeez. You don't need to be pushy, Fishinachi. Shoot, 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 shoot. Daka, daka, daka. Daka, daka, daka. Hello, you. Short time no see. Daka, daka, daka. Goodbye. Hello. Lots of you now. Daka, 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 daka. Daka! Om nom nom nom.
The murmur weeps. My. You are quite some. Return to the sanctum.
Is there anything here? No, not really? Okay. Any Voca or anything like that? Nope. Alright, well. Clonk, 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 clonk. Clonk and necromech going back. Do I have to get out of the necromech? I probably do. Okay.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Now that you're here, Tenno, I cannot envision the burden she has taken upon herself, nor what it is costing her. To do what you do would vex my sanity, Tenno.
God, I forgot that these are worth so little.
Maybe I'll jump to better times.
I have attempted. Off you trot.
Click.
Your attention, please.
I have Corvex Systems Blueprint. I think I have all the Corvex... Yeah, I crafted that, and I think I've crafted the neuroptics. Yep.
We trust in Papa's wisdom.
Alright. Fuck it, Archcom, let's go.
not you. Kill it. Safe. It's still out there. You have to kill all of it, not just the skin. Found it! Kill it fast! I told you not to mess with it. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you're a necromite. I definitely appreciate that with this thing. I only had 11 rounds left, but doesn't fucking matter for the next 35 seconds. I think I already have that. No, I didn't. Okay, that doesn't sound like the sort of thing that would normally be enjoyed, Bird. But you do you.
understand what is. Oh, well, oh, Tinu!
Okay.
The grimoire
So-
must speak within you. You
Okay,
are
so
my
I can
ally,
afford to
a friend.
turn in
You
5
understand the tortures of the
bellows
soul,
and
the
4
manner in
shrills
which
and
a
all
crisis
of my
reveals-
echoes.
Now that you're here, I was
First.
trained to assist our comedians, not warriors, or we truly have accumulated a bewildering quantity of stuff.
Okay, so Revoka, sure. And I don't know. Oh wait,
I
actually,
wouldn't bother going mad, Tenno. The debris of monstrousness. Let us learn from it.
let's turn those in. Then I can afford to turn in 4 of these now. And I can afford to turn in 5 of those. Okay, let's take this out of the equation.
Research keeps the Carvian. Company is always welcome down here.
Come. We have Papa saw promise in you. I shall strive to do the same.
Yeah, let's do another
Papa's plan.
exterminate run. There. Swing. Go. That's Evoca. That's a revolver. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay. There's some more. Where are the rest of you?
I think maybe I shouldn't be making a nest out of some of that stuff.
Some of what? Stuff, bird, what have you been making your nest out of? Bird 3, hello?
When you've a moment, I've prepared an efficiency optimization plan for the Garvia, and I believe you'll be pleased by my conclusions.
Please, I have a small battery of tasks. Ah, a fresh opportunity to continue my Albrecht's work. This ought to keep the group cohesive. Our service.
There we go.
Come. We have your attention, please. You are my ally, yes? A friend.
All right.
You understand
Let's
the
see what
tortured
there is
soul,
to see.
The manner in which Papa has set aside aside
Ooh.
certain things for you.
Melee arcane adapter is more valuable for me.
Right, there you go. Back to work.
Cutscene, yeah.
Stop him! Stop him! Anyone! He's lost his mind! Oh, by the void! He's killed me!
Stop! Stop!
I'm leaking! I'm leaking!
You're fine. What in blazes?
What the hell do you care? You put us in that bell. You watched as she...
I saved your lives! Do you really think Albrecht thought to freeze you? To preserve you? That was me! In the hope that we might find a cure for...
For void exposure.
Then that means...
The clock's still ticking. We're gonna die.
I'm working on it.
I don't care. I want the fish.
What?
He did it! He killed her! He killed Min!
What? I just told you that you're going to... Hold on a minute. The specimen... Min was lost to the void.
Vented to the void! By him!
Why?
Ish.
To save himself! Or so the coward thought! Tell them! Tell them what you did! The void had penetrated the bell. It was in there with us. Before it started talking, though, it made us smart enough to understand it. And that's when Fibonacci here lost his shit. Panicked. Tried to get it out by blowing the seal. Min was closest when it popped.
After the monitors failed, Albrecht wondered how you all came to be exposed to that degree. Fibonacci?
His name isn't Fibonacci. Of the four of us, he's the only one without a name. Aren't you, mate? Weren't even part of the group. Didn't even get a label. A late addition is all he was. An afterthought. A fish. Why name something too stupid to hold a memory for longer than 15 seconds?
I want to hear what...
He's killed me! You killed us! All of us!
Papa.
Forever kissing the fist that beats you. Papa? Papa is a stinking liar. Min and I were the last Surfalites. But Albrecht didn't see our species as having worth. We were just one more component in one more experiment. And Papa didn't think much of the results. So, tag for disposal. That was us. Both of us were tag fur. But I won't let her go on with that. I gave her something better. She's Min. were never meant to be here. We only ever had each other. And now, not even that. Papa? Papa? Spineless, void-damned Albrecht. I want to find him as bad as you do. And you'll know when I do. Because his head's going right in your stinking tank.
I never meant to. Lloyd. You can't imagine what it was like. To suddenly exist is horror enough, but to suddenly exist, to comprehend so much, only to be faced with extinction.
But you're the only one that panicked, fish.
I'm sorry.
Walk, 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 walk.
I love how the fact that it's just a, the static image buried under sand, and it's just presented like an audio drama. I love that. Man, DE is a great game studio. I gotta say.
Come on. Let's at least pretend this mess can... The daughter of Hunhow seems content to guide your missions from here. I hear his voice sometimes. Very good, Tenno.
Oh, thank you. Here you go.
So what am I gonna need?
have stood
An
with us
Echovoca and 10
when there was
Bellovoca. Okay.
Benighted valet.
Okay, now what?
Alright. Alright, Netrocells, which I'm in no shape for. Bird Free. Okay, can I get the... No, I can't get the Mandanel blueprint. I can only get that from the bounties. Okay. Well... That was a real downer there. Hi, I have a cat chirping at me. Hi, you. Don't worry. Don't worry, I would never vent you out into the void. Oh, right, Zerman. Wait, no, I already looked at the Zerman and I can... Right. Oh, I should... I have not been loving Ash. So, into the Vorlip. You have enough. Confirm. Okay, and let's just feed the helmet. File. Got some nav coordinates. And some thermal sludge, sure. And let's see here. Alright, so I need Aya. And I know that hang on. Gotta futz with my arsenal real quick because I just realized I didn't do that. Should ditch that for galvanized aptitude. And let's grab galvanized scope. And yeah, okay. So yeah, I need Aya, and I also need a Memoriam purple
Quick geology lesson.
dye.
Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go. Get moving. We're short.
And Memoriam purple comes from provisors, Terra provisors, and elite Terra provisors. So that's what I'm gonna be doing here, is trying to...
SU is back, but Neff's not taking it lying down. An enforcement squad is pulling citizens from their sleep racks, hauling them off for questioning. Shut down the squad, find any survivors. End this. I need
What
you to
frame is that? Oh, Protea, okay.
Mine, disable the drive, then protect it. Once I've ripped its data mass, get out of there. Hold position. Once the coil drive hits the trap, protect it.
Hang on, I should probably beef myself up.
Do you see it? It's headed right for the trap.
And boop.
It's down. Now crack the casing and plug me into the data mass.
Why are you carrying a decaying? I don't know. Maybe it's related to you just forgot. Maybe it's related to a ribbon you're trying to crack. I don't know. Boom. There we go. Pew, 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 pew.
Getting there. Just keep that core drive in one piece for a little longer.
Pew, pew. Hello. Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Neurodes, that's...
Whatever it's carrying is all yours. Okay, isn't it? We want the corpus presence here thin, so we can do what we gotta do without interruption. You've got a narrow window to get this done before Neff's crew realize what you're doing. Move fast.
Shoom. Yeah, shoom. Splat. Boom! Boom!
Keep going. Take out the same amount again for this to be worth it.
Boom. Come on, pop already. Hello. Goodbye. Whack.
You're a mean little thing when you wanna be. I like it. I know where you need to go.
Okay, you know where we need to go, so where do we need to go, huh?
Learn the enforcement squad's next move. Drones know things. Knock one down and I'll interrogate it. One drone as ordered. Knock it down, Sparky. We gotta hack that thing. Alright, once we get this thing rewired, it'll auto-teleport to a destination of our choosing, where one of our people is waiting to pick it up. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done.
Daka! Boom! Boom. Saka!
Guys are on the run. Feel free to pick off stragglers.
Hey, there's some Aya.
Those people are short on time. Let's move. Your target is the ringleader of Neff's intimidation and interrogation efforts. I think it's time he had a performance review. I'm seeing alerts kicking off across the board. Don't let up. Money's in the bag, and there he is. Right on schedule. Target marked. Take him down. That's one mucker nobody's gonna miss. Got a lead on his squad's operation. Let's move. Sparky, the info you gathered points to an interrogation. What happened here? Search the bodies, Sparky. That's not everyone. Survivors must have escaped. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need
Nom 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 nom. Now fall at my feet.
Analyze. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah. They were captured. Pinpointing location. Anyone gets in your way, give them the business. Here we are. Find any survivors. Get them out. Here come the taxmen.
Boom, 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 boom! Die! Ah, ha, ha, ha. Boom!
Good work. We all know the risk, but losing people never gets easier. I'll pass their information on to our analysts and see what they can make.
And there's some more Aya. I mean, okay, sure, we can run it again. I was gonna go for a fucking...
Neff's getting serious about finding us. He's abducting citizens and torturing them for info. Put a stop to this. SU is back, but Neff's not taking it lying down. They take their security seriously here. Trip an alarm and they can slag their entire databank in response. So be sodden careful. Quick and slick, friend of mine. Quick and slick. Check this out.
Back up!
Get out there, cause trouble, and do it fast. Once they clock what you're doing, they'll react. Then it's all diminishing returns. Time's short. Go, go, go.
Shoop, boop, boop. Shoop, boop, boop. Naka!
Looking good. Trash the same amount again.
Boom. Moriah!
You hit him so fast, they're blaming each other. And one of them let a juicy little tidbit slip. I need to learn the enforcement squad's next move. Drones know things. Knock one down. Corpus drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. Here come the taxmen. Keep them off the drone till I'm finished with it.
Oh. Hello, you made a mistake showing up to work today. Plonk, 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 plonk. Moriah, yes!
Let's move. Your target is the ringleader of Neff's intimidation and interrogation efforts. I think it's time he had a performance review. You got their attention. Keep it up. They've figured out what we're up to right on schedule. Nothing gets a taxman to pop his head up like threatening his income stream. Leg it, he won't linger. That's one mucker nobody's gonna miss. Got a lead on his squad's operation. Let's move. Sparky, the info you gathered points to an interrogation unit not far from you. Up. No. I knew some of these people. Search the bodies. Find any survivors. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails.
Nom 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 yummy health.
Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password.
My body is a machine that turns health into armor.
Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah. They were jumped by a Corpus patrol. I I'm willing to bet they were taken here. If they're still alive, our team will be here. Here come the taxmen.
Daka 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 daka.
We got him. Good work. We all know the risks, but losing people never gets easier. I'll pass their information on to our analysts and see what they can make of it. Get me past the first layer of security. Plug the data mass into the terminal, then make sure I'm not bothered. Corpus incoming. They'll try to stop what I'm doing. Prefer they didn't.
Excuse me. No, you're not allowed to do that.
Still working. Keep them off my back.
Oh no, you're not allowed to exist. Alright, you. You're being a problem. Thank you.
Weather like this, I do not miss my organics. So,
Yay.
Word from Biz is that some off-world Solaris rail agents are trying to rob an Orican ruin. They have no idea what they're up against. Find them before the Corvus do. Biz tried to contact the rail agent. No response. That's never good. Let's try this first. Neff stockpiling supplies. That's not a good sign. Get in there, steal everything. Bet my left actuator will find something that'll point us toward our objective. Look around. The goods are here somewhere. If the taxmen secure them first, the mission's a wash.
Gotta find those columns of smoke. Unless... Wait, are they in the caves? Yep.
First cache tagged. On to the next. The second cache. That leaves just one more and I can signal for pickup. Hold up. That's a digitized manifest. It should tell us where
So
the
it
remaining
is.
caches are located. Hack it.
That's very convenient. Hello.
You did that so fast they never even got to wake their supervisor. 10 out of 10, and I think I just worked something out. Humor me. Hold up. Corpus mining operation detected nearby. We could really use those resources. Defend the excavators until their work is complete.
Yup. Meow.
Excavators incoming. The Corpus will attempt to disrupt operations. Prevent this. Find a power cell. Keep that excavator chugging.
Yoink. Go, cat minions, kill! Yum. you.
A full load and 0 losses. I need more days like this. Now, where were we?
Meow.
Sit tight and get ready to move. Once the trap goes off, the taxmen are going to respond.
Don't mind me, I'm just a box.
Once it hits the trap, get down there.
No, really, don't mind me, I'm just a box. Just a box.
Boom! It's down. Now get me access to its data mass.
Hello. Oh, hi. Hi. Hi.
Making progress. Keep the focus off this thing just a bit longer.
Boom.
This coil drive is causing the Corpus contingent task
we go.
engaging the rail agent. Last time about... Okay, got them.
Meow.
There's the drone. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. One hack coming up, and then a quick teleport into our custody. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that.
Yeah, don't worry, you go. I got this. Sucker! Boom!
Neff's crew are falling back. Follow up if you're feeling it. Okay, we got something. The agents are still on the ballast. Where? Think. Okay, got an idea. Damn it. This isn't the whole team. Where are the others? Search the bodies. See if there's any clues. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer.
Hello, you.
Analyzing.
Hello, you.
Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions.
There you are.
I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah. It's what I was afraid of. The corpus found them. If they're still alive, the taxman would have taken any survivors here. This is the place. Find them.
Alright, cats, do your job.
Here come the taxmen.
Hello.
Some casualties, but the mission's a success. We got the artifact, and those rail agents will think twice before hot dropping into the balance again.
I whiffed. Come on, pop! Pop them, you! Alright, well... that is gonna be all for today's stream, I do believe. Shoop, shoop. Thank you all very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with some more grindy stuff. And probably actually cracking open some relics that I buy with that Aya. 'Cause unboxing video. Anyway, thank you again very much for watching.